Vaughn, got a drop on this flexin' nigga. He from Tennessee, I had a thought. She be with this shit, she told me where he be. I say for sure, baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, Vaughn, you already know, just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want, some shoes?
Where you from?
64th and King Drive, Chicago, Parkway Gardens.
Growing up in Chicago, what was that like for you? Can you paint that picture for us?
Regular shit, going to school. Ain't a lot of money, but you know, still got little shoes and clothes, but ain't too much. My mom was there, you know, no daddy. She got us everything we need, just not the shit you want.
How big was gang activity back then?
Same as it is now. I just woke up one day, I was bad as hell. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was just getting good A's and B's. I don't know what happened.
What were some of the other things you ended up getting in trouble for?
Having possession of a gun. And then they charged me because I just got out for first degree murder and 2 attempt murders. They charged me with that shit.
I know music is something recent in your life.
Yeah.
But did you do anything music-wise while you were locked up?
Yeah, I used to be singing songs on the door and shit, beating on the door, and just really hollering, tweaking on some, and listening. You know, I'm on the phone with Dirk, he listening, he's rapping his shit, he's sending me lyrics and shit.
King Von is in Fortnite.
Bro, there's no way. They have an OBlock Zone Wars. Slide for Vaughn. 0 delay Easter eggs.
Bruh, they done picked King Von on Fortnite? Bruh, you gotta be kidding me, bruh. Talking about OBlock Zone Wars. They wild, bruh. Hey, bruh. I cannot believe this, TikTok. I cannot believe this, bruh. And then on the game mode, what it say? They got something, it say slide for Vaughn. Chapter, what the Easter egg, bruh? They wild. Talking about slide for Vaughn, bruh. They wild on Fortnite. I thought this was a kid game. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Who the fuck do that, boy? Name yourself. Fucking punk.
Show yourself here, bud.
Oh, blood. Oh my god. You man, you can't see me, bro. I'm right for King Von.
Yes, boss. Back in here again, once again, man. Listen, dog. I seen these clips and I did not know they were gonna take foolishness and negativity this far, right? Now, everybody knows about Fortnite. If you don't know about Fortnite, that's one of the most popular kid games that kids, they run to. They play with their friends. They online. They shooting. They having all of these wars. It's like to me, it's like a kid version of Halo, right? But here's what makes it a little bit negative now, right? They already had it that, yo, in order to play Fortnite, you have to be at least a teenager. Now they're showing you how they're trying to manipulate kids into being little demons out here in the world. Who in the hell told the owner of Fortnite to go ahead and give King Von his own segment in the video game, bro? If you don't think this is crazy, I'm gonna tell you how bad this is gonna be, right? Because kids don't necessarily have to know about all of these rappers, but I'm telling you this right now. This is a grand entrance on how you can introduce a kid to a rapper, bro. There's a lot of kids who do not know who King Von is, but this is definitely, as I stated, a evil genius way on how to introduce him to the kids, right? So here's the deal. Everybody should know who King Von is. If you don't know who King Von is a rapper who is from Chicago, well known for doing his drill music, storytelling, but he was shot and killed, I believe it was last year or the year before that, right? Now, everything about King Von that he rapped about, glorified, everything was about war, beef, drilling ops, all of that, right? Now, they're taking this op drilling and killing to a whole new level by mixing it into a video game. Now, show you how this is so crazy, right? Remember I told you, negativity spreads faster than positivity. So why would you take somebody who's known for violence, gangs, terrorizing people, harming people, in and out of prison? Why would you give him his own segment on a video game? I'm gonna tell you why. This is the same foolishness that they've done with the Al Capones. The same foolishness that they've done with the John Gottis. People who've done havoc, wreak havoc, and done a lot of foolishness in the world, they give these people their famous 60-minute special and give them special treatment. So here's Von's special treatment. We're going to give him a video game. This is like a way of like honoring the dead, if you want to call it, right? So this man has passed away. Album sales still going up. Still dropping music from the dead, right? That his label is still holding. Now you honor this man by giving him his own segment in the most popular video game amongst teenagers. Now, not only that, we're going to implement him in this video game, put the actual OBlock, put the 63rds, all of that. So when kids actually get a chance to listen to him, it's like, oh snap, we're in OBlock for real. You have to understand that a lot of the stuff that they're pushing in the media, they find different ways that are chess moves that can finito the next generation. And this was one of the best moves they could have ever made. Not being evil, but I'm just calling it what it is. This was an evil chess move right here. To implement somebody like a King Von and put them in a video game, bro. Mind you, there's plenty of people who do not get to be on a video game. Yes, there are people who get featured in video games. Like, I remember they had Def Jam Fight for New York. That was one of my most favorite video games as a kid, right? And it was just fighting, back and forth fighting. But now they're taking it and stepping it up a notch. We're going to put somebody who actually talks about killing and drilling, and we're going to put them in a shooting game. Notice the difference. They took a bunch of artists from Def Jam Fight for New York and put them to fight against each other because there's always rap beef. It's always entertainment. They're going to do that. That was one of the highest selling games out there. One of the best games, right? Now, you take it and you put it as to where we're not going to do a Def Jam Fight for New York. We're going to step it up a little bit. We're going to take an actual shooter and we're going to put him in a video game that's a shooting video game. You get what I'm saying? And this is what makes it a little bit more crazy. They could have put King Von in like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield. They chose to put him into Fortnite because everybody knows Fortnite is a kid game, bro. It's crazy to me, right? Show you so funny, right? I remember this chick I used to mess with. She has a son. I remember going over to the house and I'd see the kid playing Fortnite and he'll be so lost into the game, right? And I'd hear him singing all of these songs like NLE Chopper, Walk 'Em Down. And I'm like, yo, what do you know about this song, Walk 'Em Down? He doesn't even know what the song is. He's just singing it because it sounds catchy. And it just makes perfect sense to me. This is how they catch kids and they manipulate them, bro. You place them, you introduce them to these things very softly, very quietly. So no matter how much you as a parent can do your best to, you know what, let me just treat my child. They've been working hard in school. They've been getting good grades. You know what, you want Fortnite? I'm going to go ahead and buy you the Fortnite. You do everything to steer them away from negativity, and then they find their way into somebody who's negative. So they put King Von into a video game. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say his label is fully responsible for this and getting him out there and boosting him, because this is just going to be more clout and more sales. And not only that, this is a perfect way of how to take somebody who's passed on and keep their name alive. Now, of all the people you could have chose to keep their name alive, they chose King Von. And I said this before, and I did a video about King Von. I picked certain people for a reason, because everybody in the industry, they fulfill a certain type of a role or an agenda. You get what I'm saying? King Von, to my understanding and looking at him, I'm going to call it what it is. King Von, the image and role that he displayed was a pure hothead. A hothead. Everybody knows that when you're a hot-headed individual, eventually you're gonna get cooled off one day. So it's like they're taking this King Von hothead energy and they're channeling it and putting it into a video game as to where little kids, we gotta slide for Von. Who in the hell puts the terminology slide for Von and put it in a video game, bro? Everybody should know what sliding means. Sliding means you're gonna get down and handle business. You're gonna go take care of the opponents. You get what I'm saying? Meaning go kill them. Sliding. I'm gonna go slide for you. It's just like how Trick Daddy named his record label, Slip and Slide. You slip, we gonna slide. That's literally what it's supposed to stand for. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they're taking murder, killing, violence, gangster behavior, hothead behavior, and they're glorifying it and putting it into a video game as to where it's something that can be picked up by younger kids. Now, watch this, right? Everybody knows that gangster life, thug life, it doesn't really get you anywhere. You're going to end up one of two places. Either you're going to end up dead or you're going to end up in prison. King Von proved that. He was a hothead. Somebody didn't like that. Guess what? King Von got shot and killed for it. And his friends like literally was right there with him. It's like they kind of allowed it to happen. This is the stuff you need to understand. When you're a hothead, you're going to find out that being a hothead is not where it's at, bro. People are just going to use you for that, dog. Because you're a hotheaded. You don't like to listen. You like to do whatever it is that you want. So you're like a tool in a way. You're like a throwaway. Eventually, a person who's hot-headed, who cannot be calmed down, nobody cannot talk to them, they're eventually going to X their own self out of the box, bro. Meaning that if you don't want to learn how to control yourself, your emotions, your anger, your behavior, you like to lash out on people, you like to be on demon time, you like to do whatever it is you want because you feel like nobody's going to stop you, I'm here to tell you this. No matter how bad you think you are, there's always somebody out there that's better than you. Somebody out there that's way more with it than you. Somebody who's out here that's not willing to play the type of games that you are because they're going to show you that I'm bigger and better than you. You have to remember this. This is all law, bro. There are some people who feel like they can be hot-headed all day long and there's going to be nobody who's going to check them. I'm here to tell you that in life, there's a balance. Forward, backward, night, day, good, evil. If you want to be a hothead, I'm here to tell you this. Your life is never going to end up the way that you want it to be, right? And here's another one because, like I said, I like to take the angles, take the teaching lesson, and kill as many little sectors as I can out of it, right? If you're a female, one of the main things you need to understand is you should not be out here falling in love and talking to hot-headed people and people who have tempers that cannot be controlled. Because I'm going to tell you why. As I stated before, there are people out here that look at them as an enemy. So you may look at it, oh, this is my man, this is my boo. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's such a hothead, this, that, and the third. You're literally programming and teaching yourself to love something that's not going to be here that long. And I'm going to say that one more time, dog, because there's a lot of females who do this shit and it's stupid as fuck to me, dog. Excuse my language, right? You fall in love with something that's hot-headed, something that's angry, something that's bad, somebody that's with it, all of this other foolishness. You don't know that you're programming yourself to learn and love something that chances are may not be here, dog. So example, you're literally taking all of your emotions, all of your time, your prime years, and you're investing it into something that's not certain, dog. So guess what? When that person dies, when that person falls by the wayside, when they get killed, not wishing on this shit, it's just a lifestyle that they chose. Your feelings, your emotions, your care, your love, all of that, your whole being goes down into the grave with this person. You attached yourself to something that's not even certain to even be here, bro. This is shit that when my niece gets older, I want her to understand this shit. Because there's little girls who have friends that, oh, he's a bad boy, girl. You need to talk to him. You need to understand this. When people like this die, you just become a friggin' memory, dog. Unless they put you in a movie or a video game or something. People need to understand this, especially young women, to stop running and mimicking your life after these bad boys, because a lot of them, their life expectancy is not that long, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Trick Daddy made a song called Thugs Don't Live That Long. That's a true song. If you've never heard of the song, go and look it up. This is stuff that people like to listen to, people like to run to, but they don't sit down and think about the thereafter. If you attach yourself to something that's not supposed to be here that long, you're literally roller coastering your emotions and putting your own self down, dog. I've seen this multiple of times. I've seen females who've built lives and families with dudes who are in the streets. Then next thing you know, they die, and you're in a fucking state of depression for years on end. Why in the fuck did you did that? Oh, he liked me, or he talked to me, or he gave me his time, or we was gonna build a fucking life together. Let me tell you something. People who like to run after this fucking hood classic tale of, oh, we're gonna be together, my boyfriend's a drug dealer, he's a trapper, he's in the streets, he's bad, we're gonna make it out of this. Let me tell you something. When people live that lifestyle, they develop a whole lot of enemies, dog. And let me tell you something in the game of life. There are some people who cannot stand to lose. So when they see that you're winning and you've made it out and you beat the odds, you ended up with the pretty girl, you ended up with the money, you this, that, and the third, and I didn't end up with anything, they become salty. And when people become salty, guess what? They're going to do damn near anything to take you out of the game to satisfy how they feel on the inside. So no matter how much you want to live this Bonnie and Clyde lifestyle, this fake ass Jay and Bay lifestyle, that shit is not real, bro. There's a lot of people who fall in love with this shit and think it's real when it's not, bro. It's not. Example, I think King Von was dating, what's that girl name? Asian doll or whatever. As soon as he died, guess what? Pretty much a little later, she found a new boyfriend to go cry all over. This is another thing. If you're a dude and you're out here living this hot-headed lifestyles for females and all of that, I'm here to tell you that when you die, when you go to jail, when you go to prison, they're going to find a new shoulder to cry on and a new buddy to ride on, dog. So I'm telling you this right now, dog. If you want to live this lifestyle of, oh, I'm a gangster, I was out here, and this is my first love, and this is my old lady. Let me tell you something. When you die, your replacement is probably already in the background, dog. You need to understand this stuff. This is stuff that they preach to younger dudes. They preach to younger female, and it's like you're tying yourself to something that's not scheduled to be here that long, bro. It's like living like the rabbit instead of the turtle, dog. It's never going to get you to where you need to be. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. It's your boy 444 The World. Peace.